What up, book lovers? It is G-Swizz here, and I'm here today to do my Q3 TBR. If you guys don't know, I have decided to do this segment every quarter, so it's kind of an extended monthly TBR. I still do my monthly TBRs, but within the third quarter of the year, which is July to September, I want to read these specific books and don't have to get them done within a time span of a month. But what I do know is that I'm setting a goal for this quarter of the year, if that makes sense. Also, I like making lists. I pretty much explained that in the last one. I hope you enjoy the segment on my channel because I enjoy making it. This is the second time I'm filming this. The first time I filmed this, I started the month on a reading kick to the point that majority of that TBR that I actually set for the quarter is already demolished. I've literally had to remake the TBR. I hope you guys enjoy this, and hopefully I don't devour these books by the time, I mean, I would be impressed by the time this goes up that I've devoured all the books, but if I haven't, then enjoy the TBR. I think I've mentioned this in the last quarterly TBR video that I wanted to get started on the Crown of Feathers series, and I still haven't. I don't remember whether I did or not, but what I do know is that I need to read this before Wing of Shadow comes out. And Wing of Shadow is out as I'm talking. It probably got delivered to my workplace because I pre-ordered it, but it got delivered to my work address and I'm in lockdown, so I can't go pick it up right now. What I do know is that in the month of July, I do want to read it. If I don't read it in the month of July, it's still gonna remain on my quarterly TBR. I do want to binge read this trilogy because I love a good binge read, and also everyone's talking about it right now, so the best time to do it is probably now. But what I do know is that this series follows Phoenix Riders and they're sisters, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if there's a rivalry going here, if there's some sibling rivalry going on, but we'll see, or maybe they're close, who knows. The only way I'll know is if I read it. This is something that I do want to get to this month, and if I don't, then it's on the quarterly TBR. I gotta mention another new release that I do want to read this month, that I am definitely planning to read this month, but my copy, as mentioned, got delivered to my workplace and I'm in lockdown, so I cannot pick it up right now, but I'm pretty sure it's there waiting for me, and I would love to be united with it, but I can't be at the moment. And that, my friends, is The Queen Will Betray You by Sarah Henning. This is the second book and the finale to The Princess Will Save You. I love The Princess Will Save You. I love it even more now that I've reread it, and I just cannot wait to read The Queen Will Betray You. I'm just hoping that it's as good, and if it's not as good, then okay, then that's what we got. And then there's this book called Kingdom of the Wicked that everyone talks about, where the cover of the book is a cover that I absolutely hate. I actually really don't like this cover, guys. When I was buying it from Booktopia, I was thinking, what am I doing? Like, I'm literally buying a book with a cover that I absolutely despise. But then I thought to myself, what if someone comes out with a custom dust jacket of it and my life's issues would be solved? And that's what happened. The Bookish Box have decided to not only release The Kingdom of the Cursed with a new cover, they're also gonna be including a dust jacket to Kingdom of Wicked, which is great because I could do without this cover. I shouldn't even display it on my shelf like this. Like, ooh, I did not even notice how beautiful this is. Oh, but those are the 7 circles of hell. Okay, cool. I'll take that out. I've talked too much about the cover right now. Yeah, no, I'm actually gonna put the dust jacket back on so people can actually know which book I'm talking about. Kingdom of Wicked is not a series that I planned to pick up at all, until everybody kept on raving about it and said that it's the best thing since sliced bread. I'm not gonna lie, it was cover bias. Like, I was just like, dude, like, I really don't like the cover. Why are you wanting me to pick this book up? And everyone's like, no, it's so good. Just like, look past the cover, look past it. It's a good series. Read it. And I'm pretty sure people are saying the same thing about the rest of Carrie Maniscalco's book. The big reason why I haven't read the Stalking the Jack the Ripper series or the Audrey Rose series is because their covers are horrible. Like, Carrie Maniscalco has had a very interesting time with the Jimmy Patterson people in their cover designs. I'm just gonna say that. But everyone and their mother has been recommending Carrie Maniscalco's books to me, and apparently Kingdom of the Wicked is going to become a new adult series. The source that I got this from was not confirmed, but that excites me. Someone please confirm. Please, people, confirm if it's gonna be a new adult series, because if it is, I'm ready for some spicy time. I'm going to read the series, or at least I'm going to start it. I'm planning to start it in this quarter because I believe the second book comes out in October. Alright, so last September I read the Seven Realms series, and this September I want to read the Shattered Realms series by Cinda Williams-Chimer. Now, the reason why I need to read this, like, as soon as possible is because I don't want the Seven Realms series to leave my head. The Seven Realms series was a doozy to get through, and I do enjoy it, and one day I do want to reread it it, but I would much prefer to reread the series after I've appreciated it in its fullest. The Shattered Realms series, I want this to be a good binge read that I have sometime in this quarter. And so yeah, I kind of hope that it happens before or around September time to kind of give me the same reminiscing feelings of last year. But if not, then okay, that's cool. But I need to read it by the end of the year, because if not, then I'm just gonna forget everything that happened in the the Seven Realms series, you guys. Even the series name slipped from my head for a second. I don't want to forget anything because I really enjoyed that series, and it's one of the most underrated series in the entire world, guys. If you haven't read the Seven Realms series yet, if you are turned off by the covers, don't let the covers turn you off. Please read the series. It's really good. The Shattered Realms series, however, just needs to be read by me, and I'll let you guys know whether it has my endorsement or not. At the end of this month, as I'm talking, this series has the finale coming out. So these books at least need to be read by the end of July, and if they're not, then I'm open to spoilers. So I gotta make it happen. You know, I post pictures of Blood and Honey on my Instagram, and people are like, oh, so how is Blood and Honey? Is it good? Here people don't enjoy it as much, and I don't have the guts to tell them, look, I posted a photo, but I haven't read Blood and Honey yet. Only read Serpent and Dove, and I've only read it once. And the first time I read it, I gave it a 2.5 out of 5 stars, but it's gonna change. It's gonna change because I actually do like the series. It was just pretty triggering to me in my experience, you know? I'm gonna make it happen, and I'm gonna hope that the finale is gonna be epic. Yeah, I hope that we're all just gonna have a good time. But apparently Blood and Honey is kind of a bridge book. That's what I have to expect, and that's kind of also why I decided to wait until this point to read Blood and Honey, because I didn't want to read Blood and Honey and be left completely unsatisfied. And then I want to reread the Crave books before Court comes out. I don't know, we'll see. This is an unrealistic expectation. I do enjoy the series, and also there are some things that I want to kind of like rectify personally. I want to reread Crush, and the reason why I want to reread Crush is because I had really icky feelings about the romance in this book, but the romance that developed in this book is actually a very well developed one. So that's what happens when you have to go through a love triangle and you have to jump ship. I want to reread Crush and Covet in particular to kind of get those new feelings, or at least let me simmer into what happened previously and not let the whole love triangle cloud my judgment, to actually enjoy it for what it is and what happens. Because yeah, I was personally kind of like heartbroken when I was reading Crush personally, and now I shouldn't be, because I now found my ship. I want to read these books before I read Court. Court comes out in September. That technically also is on my quarterly TBR, and to make this even more ambitious, I am finally going to announce that I want to continue on with Elise Cova's Air Awakened series. As I'm filming this, I am actually rereading the Air Awakened series, the first saga. These books right here are the Vortex Vision, which follow a child of two specific characters in the Air Awakened series. And I am so excited to read this series, but I didn't want to continue on with the series until I remembered everything about Air Awakened, so that I could like get the references and I could see if I enjoy it just as much, maybe even more, less, I don't know. But I am enjoying my reread of the Air Awakened series so far. I can't wait to continue on with this series, or at least start it. Okay, I don't even know how I'm gonna carry all these, but we're just gonna try to make it happen. This is probably gonna be a complete fail. Okay, there we go.
You want me to help you? That's it. Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, now I'm gonna slowly let them down. Oh, you're gonna take a stack for me? Oh, lovely, thank you. We should hire people to help us with thumbnails. Booktubers, pro tip. I guess that's gonna be it for this quarterly TBR today, book lovers. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet already. Join the amazing community of book lovers. And also, I have social media. Matt GSwizzleBooks on Twitter and Instagram, and I'm also Goodreads. That's www.goodreads.com/gswizzle. And I love you, book lovers, and I will see you later. Peace.
Started out with half and I flipped it into double. Started out with half and I flipped it into double.